Hi. It's actually been a good bit since I made a video, so I'm going to try to jump into it and give a recap of everything that I've went through um, since the last video. I don't remember what the last video was. So I usually do these. I usually do these whenever I'm like super depressed. This is not one of those times. This is going to be a positive one. Um, no, I found myself um, getting into a relationship again, and there was nothing bad about it whatsoever. No, it was amazing from start to finish. I loved every second of it. Um, it. I wouldn't say it got complicated. It didn't get complicated. It went a whole different way, which I completely respect. Um, I respect the outcome of the relationship. We started out as friends. We hung out a lot, like nearly weekly for like the first, I don't know how many months. It was like 3, 4. I'm not sure. I think it really taught me a lot of patience, which I really loved. I loved that because I always feel like I'm a little too late to the game with just how life is set up with basic human interaction. But it taught me a lot of patience, and it felt like something that I didn't know too quite well of for a while there. Um, and it was so special. Like that they filled in a lot of parts in my life at the time that I felt like I really needed, and the friendship went great. I think the relationship went great as well. Um, they eventually wanted to focus more on their life, though. They were finding less and less time for the relationship, and honestly, it is respectable to find that. It is finding someone so mature and understanding and willing to talk through those things. It is just like the highest form of maturity that I am finding in so many people that I've been so lucky to get to meet. So it was special. It was special the whole way through. I learned a lot about needing to be more myself around people. No, no, I'm going to ease up a little bit on being the fake asshole that I always am, because so many people seem to appreciate the softer side that I wish I put out more than the mean part, because I'm such a sentimental, loving and caring person. I've made a lot of mistakes. I took a lot for granted, and it prompted me to act out like a child and want all the wrong things. And then you meet amazing people. I said in a few videos ago, I was in a 7.5 year relationship, and I fucked it all up. I screwed that one up. I uh, I lost my best friend. I made mistakes I will never be happy about, and since then I have lived in such guilt and just self hatred. And I'm really trying to be different, and I have to find what's different. I don't want to be like everyone else. I don't want to be someone that makes mistakes and they just don't care. They brush it off. No, I feel awful. I feel awful about all the things I've done that were disloyal and distrusting to people that meant nothing but well to me and for me. And no, the last relationship really taught me a lot. It taught me a lot, and it's time for me to rediscover myself, which is great. I love learning. I love learning about myself, and I take so much pride in the people that I've dated. It's amazing. It's amazing. I am overly picky with people I want to be with. I do not just date around. Um, the impulse to get to know someone is always there. It's always there, and it doesn't come out often at all. Um, it is not common for me to just like I'm not out there falling for people. I'm seeing the untapped potential someone has, and I want to be a part of it. I want to learn about that person. I want to get to know them. I want to learn their routines. I want to sense their body language. I want to love correctly, and I know I'm capable of it. And that's what's been making dating so hard because, you go into date. I'm not a temporary person to date. So whenever I'm in a relationship, I really put my heart into it. And I just know I have nothing but love to give, you know, I am so happy to have met and dated all these amazing people in my life. There haven't really been bad ones. Like it's always something, and if it isn't something, there's always a lesson to be learned in those relationships, and it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and it's just one of a kind. It's one of a kind each and every time, and I've loved every single person I've been with, some more than others, but it is an amazing feeling to be in a positive relationship. Um, it is so amazing, and now I'm cross. I'm cross about everything. I am now recently single again, and even the breakup with the last one, it went amazing. The very first thing I ever asked them out on was something that happened this year that I asked them out on last year. And even though we knew the relationship itself was ending, um, we decided to do a breakup differently. So we did go on the date. We spent one last weekend as a couple together, and they enjoyed the hell out of the event, and it was amazing. And they had such a good time. And then obviously the last day comes where you get to drop them off. You get just one last good look at them, and it's not goodbye. It's not goodbye. It's goodbye to the relationship. It's goodbye to the moments shared but never forgotten. And they will always mean a lot to me. It was beautiful. Every last relationship I've had in the past couple years has been amazing. I've always just I there are moments where I feel overly lucky to have met such unique people. People that are more keen on communication, their physical touch, their love language. It's beautiful, and each one is different. And no, it means a lot to me that I experienced that. It hurts. It's going to hurt. It's always going to hurt knowing that I don't get that anymore. I don't get to see that person every weekend anymore or every other weekend. Our interests still fall under the same in certain circumstances, and that's great. But no matter what, it hurts. It hurts. Um, it hurts knowing how much someone can mean to you, and that this is not just about the one. It is about all of them, and that's what makes it so special. Because I promise you, every single person I've been in a relationship, it always felt like I had everything I could ever want wrapped in my arms. And it's such a beautiful feeling. It's it's an amazing feeling. And it is so insane how many people push off love. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy what it can do to someone, and it's crazy what they can do afterwards, especially when you handle it in a mature way. I am not spiteful. I am not mad. Some people say I should be more mad, but I don't have that in me. I care too much about my mental health now to be mad. And now I don't know what's in store for me next. I know what I'm after. I know the type of person I'm looking for, and I just don't know where they are. I work a lot. I'm tired of it. I'm still on break from college. I just recently started voice acting lessons because there's just the very thought of being a character outside of your own day to day life and people enjoying it. Um, it makes me feel cared for in a different way. And every time I go to a convention and you see the line of people to meet these people that just voice characters, some of them it's just a paycheck, some of them are just overly skilled for it, and it's amazing. It's crazy, and I'm hoping that'll give me some sort of satisfaction over time, especially if something comes out of it. But back to the love thing. It hurts. It hurts, and it's going to hurt. And you can either sit back and let it eat away at you. You can convince yourself you're not enough. You can convince yourself that it wasn't worth your time. You could beat yourself mentally up constantly. You could do that. You could do that. That's an option. But eventually you get really tired of doing that. You get exhausted from hating yourself, and now I want to be more outgoing. I'm looking at the pros and cons of my personality, and surrounding yourself with the right friends can help you bring out the positive parts about yourself. There are things I still need to work on. There are apologies I still need to make for people that I very much care about and I screwed things up with. But the love thing, it's beautiful to have someone. It's beautiful to bring someone you care about into the lives of the people you've met. It's beautiful to just lay on a couch and have a thigh to put your hand on, just to let them know you're still there and you think about them. It's a wonderful feeling to go to bed loved. It's a wonderful feeling to wake up to someone that you would just do anything for and they would do for you. I'm still not in the best shape right now mentally. I've been trying to go to the gym. I've been trying to stay productive. That doesn't make it any easier, but it's a day to day thing. It's going to be hard. And if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth it. So I don't know what happens next. I don't know who I'm supposed to be. I should start being myself more. Maybe more people would enjoy that. Maybe a lot more people would enjoy the kind of person I've been sheltering from everyone. I have so much care to give. I have so many compliments for everyone. I'm just full of love, and I'm just looking for my person. That's all this is. Money is consistent and it's taken care of, and it helps me afford the things I want to do. I want to go to conventions. I want to go to Renaissance fairs. I want to go to concerts. I want to travel more. I want to do more with myself. I don't want to stay in my apartment and sulk all the time. I want to get out there. I want to explore. I'm missing out on so many things every day. And I've spent so much time hating myself. And I don't want to do that anymore. So, the lesson with this, I want to say, is communicate with your partners. Love hard, but keep one foot out the door until you know you can put both in, because then you're going to fall hard, and that's not a good feeling. Because after that, it's just you putting yourself through that, and that's not good. That's not good at all. What else? What else is there to that? I'm just looking for my person. I'm looking for a nerd. I'm looking for someone outgoing. I'm looking for a personality I can absolutely click with, honestly. Um, Someone who isn't afraid to be open about their feelings, and if they are, they're at least picky about who they let in, which is still respectable and amazing. Someone who communicates, someone who still finds the time for you even though they're busy, someone independent. Love speaks volumes to me when someone can manage their everyday priorities and still find time for you. I love independency in a person. It's an amazing trait, honestly, because that's what you want over time. You want two independent people that when you're around each other, you still love each other unconditionally. I just want to be someone that takes pride in dating me and me them. It's such an amazing feeling to feel loved and get that love and love the way you do. It's uh it's great. It's a great feeling. I wouldn't trade those moments for anything. I focused on materialistic things most of my life, and I'd trade it all just for a few select moments with people that I would just die for. But things don't work out, and now I don't get those moments anymore. And now I have to create new ones. I have to get to know new people again, and it rips my heart out. Honestly, it really does. I'm just trying to find that one person, and I don't know who it is. I can't even picture a face. I know I need to go into it with expectations, though. I don't want to lower my guard. I don't want to settle for less. I feel like I've gotten to know myself well enough to know that I deserve what they deserve, and the kind of love I have to give, I'm hoping they can give as well. I want to sink time into someone. I want to invest my life with someone and worry about the details later. But that was, I think, all it is for that video. This video. I'm glad I got to make another one because the motivation for it is usually depression, and I don't want to feel that way. And it's also very hard for me to even think about positive things. When I talk about other people, I can go on about and each individual person that I care about, and but then I pause at me. It's hard for me to be positive, but I see the positivity in everyone else, and it's great. They're great. I surround myself with amazing people. That's the moral of it. They're great. They're great people, and I'm so lucky to have dated some and gotten to know others. And I think that'll be it. That'll be it for this one. Maybe I'll try to do more. Maybe I'll try to record me being happy. That's rare. That's hard, but I'm gonna attempt it. So, as usual, I am going to put a song at the end of the video, right in the description, right down there. So, I gotta think of something to put there. I don't know if I want it to be sad or positive, but I'm gonna put something there. So for anyone that cared to listen, thank you. I love you all, and that's it. Boom.